Hello everybody, my name is Anasha Austin.
And my name is James Jones.
And we are the SPR Group YouTube Content Managers at Bowie State University. Our role is to develop interview questions for each SPR group,
as well as scheduling, videotaping, and editing interviews.
And then at the end, we submit our final clips to our professor for approval.
These next few clips are words from our SPR team. All right, hello. Can you please introduce your name and your group name?
Yes, my name is Jacob Rivera, and my group name is Project Management Coordinator.
All right, Jacob. So what does PR mean to you?
To me, PR means the strategic management of communication through public perception.
How would you prioritize tasks and adapt to unexpected changes or challenges during the upcoming project?
Really, communication is everything. Just being able to have that constant communication and being able to be the oil that keeps the machine moving. Being able to track progress, being able to have those conversations and understand where each other group is at, to be able to make sure everyone is meeting their goals and staying on track.
All right, can you please introduce yourself and your group name?
What's good, everybody? My name is Chidera Benedicts. I am a senior communications major with a concentration in strategic public relations, and I'm a part of the Gen Z podcast group with SPR.
Perfect. So what does PR mean to you?
PR means to me like we are the background of companies. We do the work that nobody sees. So it means a lot to me because I feel like I love communicating with different people and working behind the scenes. Even though I can work in front of the scenes, behind the scenes is kind of where like I feel like I operate the best because you kind of have more of control of what's being said, what's being put out, and you can also strategize with your team when it comes to putting out, good media and good content.
So during the process on the podcast team, what topics are you most interested in and why did you choose them?
What we talked about in our podcast is how, DEI and how this whole, even though we should be, I don't want to say we should be worried, but how we can bring hope and shine light for, the future because and how we can build Black Wall Street. That was the main point. How to rebuild Black Wall Street. So we came up with this topic because it was to give y'all hope, inspire, and give a perspective on how we can change the culture for the Black community.
Who specifically are you trying to reach with your podcast?
BSU students, college students in general, because we are the next generation. We are Gen Z, we are the generation of change, and of course, we are tech savvy, so we need to use what we know and our platform to guide everybody into this new age of social media, technology, and just new age Black culture.
So how are y'all doing?
Good.
Can you please introduce yourselves and your group name?
Hi, I'm Tomia Dutaya. I'm the social media manager and the part of the digital media group.
I'm Vivi Nguyen. I'm managing the editorial newsletter of the digital media group.
What does PR mean to both of you?
For me, I think it's a key point for the professional world.
For me, it's about maintaining and shaping a brand's reputation.
How would you address a crisis situation on social media, and what steps would you take to manage online reputation?
Well, I would assess the situation and determine what exactly caused the crisis. And in order to keep the public engaged, I would provide constant updates and then outline the solutions I will take to rectify them.
So this question is for both of you. Who is the target audience that you're trying to reach?
Well, as the SPR group, we want to reach other communications majors, PR majors, our clients, and just Bowie State students in general.
So how do you overall want to showcase the SPR group through your newsletter?
Well, I want to show our client, other students in the class in our SPR group, and just overall show how we're working as SPR group in general.
And how will you determine the success of your newsletter?
Well, it would depend on the outreach it gets, how many people end up reading it, the feedback I get from the newsletter, what people are saying, what they think of it, and overall just how I feel after completing it. Do I think I did okay? Did I do well? Did I manage above or below expectations? Just all that in general.
All right. Hello, you guys.
Hi.
Please state your names and your project title.
Okay, my name is Lenaya Wilson,
I'm Johannes Chavez, gonna go by Jay.
and we have the client team project.
All right. Learning about your clients' needs were during this campaign project. What steps will you take to ensure that your clients' needs are met?
We will make sure that we follow our PR plan with the schedule and dates that we have written down to discuss what we need to do during the project.
So basically, we just want to clarify her intent or what she wants to do for her brand and her social media. So, with our client, that's what we're doing. We're trying to revamp her brand and also her social media, so to get more engagement for her target audience.
And what are some challenges that you might face while interviewing or getting to know a client?
Some challenges that we might face. We have to directly get across what we're trying to do for the brand because we have to make a lot of changes to her brand. So we're trying to separate her personal brand from her actual business, which is Adventures in Parenting. So we do have to separate the two and try to make sense of that for her.
And
so
what is your client's role? Like, what
she is a psychiatrist, but she wants her brand image on social media to be targeted around Adventures in Parenting to help parents
navigate mental health issues with adolescents. So I guess one of the challenges, or one of the few challenges, is like communication. Like, she's been doing a real good job communicating with the client on a weekly basis and establishing meetings with her. And also we just want to have that I guess feedback from her from the content that we're about to provide or pitch to her.
All right. Hello, how are you?
Doing good, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Could you please state your name and your role during this project?
My name is Jamal Pinkney and I'm the web manager for the project.
All right. Nice to meet you. And could you tell me the steps that you took in order to create your campaign's website?
So far what I've been doing is I've been using the old website as an example. I've been going through the discussion boards that my classmates sent in order to put their professional bios on. And I'm in the process of going with the proofreading with Professor Dave.
Yes. And how will you ensure the website is user-friendly and responsive across different devices and browsers?
I feel like the main thing with that is to make sure that the navigation is easier to go through. I'm gonna make everything visible to see so that you don't have to squint to read anything. Everything will be right in front of you. And all the options will be easy and clickable.
And how will you go about obtaining information for your website during this project?
The same thing I said, just using all the information that's been given by my classmates to go through our bios. Like I said before, I just want to use other examples like from other websites to make sure my website is
clear.
Yeah, clear and up to par with everybody else's.
Right.
So
And lastly, what does PR mean to you?
PR means to me it's just like managing the information that you share to the public. So like say you're in a crisis when it comes to like any particular bad thing that happens with your company, you gotta just be able to put the information out there and basically just manage what is being said out there and stuff like that.
Okay.
So can you please state your name of you and your team members and your team name?
We are the presser team, and my name is Makai Price. I have 3 other members in our group: Estrella Turner, Jordan Mitchell, and Eddie Kamara.
But what does PR mean to you?
To me, I think PR is just about maintaining a strong and positive, I would say, relationship between the organization and their audience. Just keeping a good image around the company's name and whatever we're representing. So I think that's what PR means to me mostly.
So what does PRESSA stand for?
PRESSA stands for Public Relations Student Society of America.
So with PRESSA, what do you all do? Like, what does that entail?
I think for me, going to their leadership assembly last month, I think it's just about getting insight on what the public relations work world is about. I think it's just about connecting with different students, connecting with different chapter presidents, vice presidents, members, just about how we can make our PRESSA chapters at these schools better. It's, like I said, just about gaining real world experience and getting insights from professionals and other people who've had these same experiences.
So with the event that you're planning out, what is it going to consist of?
So our event, we call it the Level Up Headshot event, the PRESSA Level Up Headshot event. So it will basically just consist of a PowerPoint slide, a presentation to the students who show up for the event, explaining to them why it's important to have a headshot, analytics on people who get hired with a headshot versus people who don't, what professions have a professional headshot, and that's really what our event is about. And then obviously students will have their headshot taken. They'll get refreshments, and then we'll just talk about our work experiences, why we thought we didn't need a headshot before, and so yeah, that's really what our event is about.
Now that you all have seen the SPR groups, I hope you all have gained some insight on the PR planning process. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
BSU!
BSU!